I have built this HR analytics dashboard entirely in Microsoft Excel. So with just few clicks, so we can analyze the data. So you can see that as soon as I am applying the filters, so numbers are changing automatically. And over here, so we got this slices, so which is related to this chart only. And so over here we have top 5 and bottom 5. So if I would click on top 5, so I will get top 5 values and then bottom 5. And over here, so for example, if you click on years, so we have the ability to change it to quarters, month and days. So let's say if I click on quarter, so 2023 quarter one, so numbers will be changing automatically. And again, so I can change it back to years. And the best part is that so there is no VBA, no Power BI required to build this dashboard. All right, so this is our data set. So remember, whenever you are creating a dashboard, so the first step is that you should always understand your data. If you don't understand your data, you will not be able to create impactful dashboard. So whenever I create the dashboard or whenever I get the data, I ask myself questions like, what questions should this dashboard answer? And questions can be like, how many employees do we have? How many leavers do we have? Or what is the average salary? What is the ratio of male and female? What is the average tenure? So there can be more questions like this. So you will be able to frame these questions. So once you understand your data well, so now let's understand the data first. So we got employee ID, full name, gender, age, and then this is age bucket, so which I have calculated already. Then we got department, employment type, job title, hire date, and so basically joining date, exit date, so which is the leavers date, and then years of service, and then we have calculated tenure bucket as well. And so we got annual salary and then bonus percentage. And if we look at performance rating, training hours, location. So now we understand the data at the label level. So we know, okay, so these are the label. So basis that we can think about KPIs. So we can think about how should we frame our dashboard. So how should we create the blueprint of dashboard. So now if you see, like I have these three tabs as well. So background data, so there is nothing as of now. We'll create or will apply formula over here, and then the dashboard. So this is the page where we will create our dashboard, and these are like some of the color codes I kept so that our dashboard looks amazing. So first, let's create the dashboard, maybe a little bit layout or the blueprint of it. So first I will take the background color, so which is this, and select the entire sheet. Go over here, click on more colors, custom, and then paste the color. Okay, and even I will remove the grid lines so that we do not have any grid lines. Yeah, that makes sense. And now we'll take the shape. So we'll go to insert and click on rectangle shape, this one. So I'll start from here. Okay, so over here it should be this one, and then let's change the color and then see the color code. So it is basically headers, logo section fill. So it is basically, so this is the color we are going to. More colors, custom, and then this color. Okay, and then we'll write the name, data X. Let's increase the size. Okay, and we'll take another shape. So now what is the color? Left navigation, so this is the color. Again, click on more colors and then provide this code over here. Okay, and then maybe let's align this centrally, and we'll take another shape. Okay, we'll keep over here. Right click, click edit text, HR Analytics dashboard, and increase the size. Okay, so now let's see the color. So this is sidebar, header is this. Okay, so this looks good now. We'll insert one more shape. And let's see the color. So headers, KPIs card fill. So this is the color. And card border should be this. So we'll go over here, shape outline, more outline color, and paste that. Okay, so it looks good. So now we need to take basically text box and keep it here. And first one will be total employees. And we can make it little bigger, bold, and then center line. And we'll remove the outline, shape outline, and in the shape outline, no outline. Yeah, so it looks good. And then we can change, maybe increase the size bit more if needed, let's say. And we will copy this, paste it again, and keep it here. So over here it will be metric. So I will select all these and then go to shape format and make it a group so that I can move it, like a one card. So now I will copy it and make more cards. Two. We'll take one more and that's right. So we'll select all these cards, go to shape format, click align top and align, basically distribute horizontally, and just click one more time top and distribute horizontally. Yeah, so yeah, it looks good. So next one is, so maybe let's create some background data. So once we have the background data, so we can start pulling that information over here. So go to dummy data, click on insert, click pivot table, and click on existing location because we want it over there. So in the location, so click on background data and then you can click anywhere, click OK. So we got this pivot table. If I pull, for example, full name into values, so it will give me count of full name, so which is basically total employees. If you see it, so it's 9964. 9964. So what I will do, I will change it to total employees. So this is one way. The another way is that, so we need to apply formula. So for example, count A, and then I will go over here, select the column, click OK. So I'll get the same thing. So you can follow any of the methods, both are fine. So I'll remove this. So I'll follow this one. So now after total employees, so let's say over here, if I say active employees, and then after active employees, so we'll say we will have leavers, and after leavers we will have, let's say, average salary, and then maybe average tenure and average age, and what else can we have? So average age, tenure, and average salary, and maybe average training hours. Average training hours. Okay, perfect. So now we got total employees, active employees. So we'll get next levers, total employees. So this is again total employees. So to get the active employees, so first let's get the levers. So if I put exit date into the value, so it will give me the levers count. So it will be levers, and then it will be active employees. So which means I can do this one minus this one, so it will give me active employees. So if I do the sum of it, so it should be 9964. So after that, so we got total employees, active employees, levers, average salary, average tenure, and average age. So again, we'll copy this average salary. So we'll take the salary, this annual salary, and click over here, value field setting, and then click average. Okay, so we got average salary, and then average tenure, so years of service. So which means it will be, so we need to calculate average again, average tenure, and now average age. Again, let's do the average, and then average training hours. Okay, so now we got these metrics. So since we are here, so we can create more tables. So maybe I need total employees by department. Okay, and I will give this name department total employees, and so I would need gender basically. So I will say like male and female gender, and then let's say, so we would need the head count by location as well. So I will keep it here. So department, so instead of department, it will be location. And then what else can we have? Okay, so we'll have this one, uh, hire date. So we'll remove gender from here, and this will be hire date. So I will keep it over here. Okay, so what else should we have? And we can show the salary as well, salary by department. And then salary. Okay, so it should be location. And so what I'm thinking right now, we have more locations, so we can show top 5 locations by headcount and bottom 5 locations by headcount. So for that, what we need to do, so we need to apply the formula over here. So what we'll do, so first we'll take this one equal to this one, and then maybe we can use equal to or VLOOKUP. And I will apply if error as well. If there is nothing, then it should give us blank. And okay, so we got this data. So now I will say top 5 location by head count and bottom 5 location by head count. So I will use formula index and then sort. So basically sort this, and then sort index is 2, and then it should be first descending. And since we need top 5, so we will use sequence, so which means 5, so it will be top 5. And I will use 1 comma 2, and I will let you know why I am using it. So I got top 5, and in the same way, so I can get bottom 5 locations. So for bottom 5, it will be just instead of -1, it will be 1. So we got bottom 5 as well. And so when we will create the dashboard, so we will use this one over there. So now let's start populating the dashboard. Okay, so we'll click over here in the formula bar equal to, we'll go to background data and click over here B3, or so maybe we can remove this get pivot data, and then we'll just keep background data and B3. It should be B4. 994, because you can see that where is background data. So B3 is total employees, B4 is the numbers. So we got this one, and then make it bold and little bigger. Yeah, that's okay. So in the same way, we'll do the same for it. So again, maybe we can copy this and we'll see B4, D4, basically DF. So then we can just simply change that. So instead of B, so it should be D, and then it should be F, levers. So I think it should be levers, and then it should be the other way. So it should be 4, and levers, it should be D4. So that's why we should have kept that in order. And then we have H4 average salary. Yeah, that's right. So instead of B, it will be H4. And then J4 average tenure, and then L4 average age, and then average training hours. It should be M4, or let me check that, NN. So change it to N. Okay, so I'll apply the format painter and okay, perfect. So we'll format numbers from here. Average salary, so let me basically remove these decimals number 4.8, so this makes sense, and we'll keep it average training hours. Okay, go to the, yeah, so it now looks good. And the next step is that, so let me create a chart out of it. Go to insert and click on recommended chart, and from here, so we can take any chart. So let's click on it, and we got this chart. So I will press Ctrl X and keep it over here. So right click over here and then click hide all field button on chart. Click over here, delete it, delete the lines and delete the total as well. And then we can give this title headcount by department. Right click, add data label. So we got the data label as well and keep it over here. So now let's go over here. So for male female, so we'll create pie chart and click over here. Again, Control X, go to the dashboard and so again right click, hide this and male female, it makes sense. Add data label and we can change it as well from here. Quick layout and we'll see which one to take. Male female, it is showing number. Or we can take this one, yeah, that's fine. And then we'll remove this total because we can see it clearly. And what else should we have? So we can have average salary by department. So we'll keep it as a table only. So we'll remove the decimal. Yep. So we'll select all these cards. Right click, size and properties, go to properties and click don't move or size with cells. Okay, make it bigger so it will not make an impact. So it now looks good. So average salary should be center line. And what else do we need to keep over there? So basically hire date. So for that we'll create a line chart, insert and line chart and Control X, go to the dashboard and we'll keep it over here. So right click, hide all fields button on the chart. So let me remove these grid lines and then right click, add data labels and remove totals as well. Or maybe, so I will remove this one from here and keep it maybe over here and then keep this chart here. And yeah, I can now keep it at the right hand side. Or let's do it the other way and then keep it here. Head count by hire date. Let's pull one more chart, maybe location. So we'll select the location, go to insert, recommended chart, and let's take the line chart from here. And again, Control X and put it over here. Right click, hide value field button on chart, hide all, and then delete it. Delete grid lines, delete the total as well. And let's resize it. and keep it over here, or maybe we can put slicer over here. Okay, and let me keep it till here. Right click, data label. Okay, and then okay, so we can format the labels later. So it will be head count by location. And let's bring one more chart. So I think so for the top five or the bottom five locations, so what I'm thinking, we should have it in just one table, and then whenever we click, maybe let's say top five, it should give us top five. If we are clicking on bottom five, then it should give us that. So maybe what I will do, I'll take two buttons first. We'll go to the developer tab, insert, and then we'll take this button one, and then okay, so I will take another one as well, two. So right click, edit text. So I will say top five location or just top five, and right click again, edit text, bottom five. Okay, so we got these two buttons. So let's do Control X and bring it over here. So I will keep it one here, and the second one is maybe for now here. If I go to the properties, so it will ask me for the cell link. So we will link the cell to this one, let's say N26. Okay. So now if I click this, so N26 will have one or two. So right now it's two. And then if I click, let's say top five, it should be one. So you can see that. So we are just getting one and two. So what we will do right now, so we had applied this formula already over here, switch, and expression is basically this one, like this one, and then value, if one, then it should be top five. Okay, and in the same way, comma, if like value two, so it should be bottom five, result should be bottom five. So which means I will need to copy this till index, and instead of -1 I would need one only, and let's close the bracket. Okay, perfect. So it's currently top five, and so now I will create the chart as well, top five location, and this is our head count, and basically it should be location only. So we already have the location over here, so we can clearly see like top five or bottom five from here, like if we sort it. So I think it's better that we take something else. So I'm thinking, so maybe let's take the, let me copy this first, and pivot table instead of department. Let me take maybe location over here. Okay, so we'll say basically top five or bottom five locations by average salary. So this one, and then we look up this and F420. So now instead of like this one, so we can refer this range. Again, for this range, sort, we can take this range. Okay, 29, basically 30. And it should also be till here. Okay, so now we got basically location and then salary. So let me remove the decimal. Insert and chart, line chart, or maybe let's see like what is the recommended chart first. Recommended chart is this, so we'll take this one only and Control X, go to the dashboard, put it here. Again same, remove the grid lines, remove this one, right click, add data labels and salary by location. So if I click top 5, yeah, it works perfectly. So okay, so let me, or maybe let me keep buttons over here. Top 5 and bottom 5, top 5, yeah, perfect. So now let's insert some slicers. So for first headcount by location, pivot chart analyze, click on insert slicer. So I will take, for example, tenure bucket over here, click OK, and let me format it. So just do column maybe 4, okay, and let's resize it and let's keep it over here. So I will remove the headers as well, maybe right click slicer setting and display header. Okay, so we do not have any display header right now. All right, so we can take, so we will insert more slicer, pivot chart, insert slicer. So we'll take gender, we'll take age bucket, and let's take department as well. And let's take hire date, and what else? We'll take location as well. Okay, so we got these many slicers, so we'll put these slicers over here, and I will make it 2 so that I can resize it. Okay, and then age bucket. Let's change the column 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think 3 makes sense. Okay, so now department. So department again, so I think 2 will make sense. Yeah. And then location. For location, it will be okay. So it should be 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so for hire date, it's just text. So we'll click on chart again. So if we need to take the hire date, so we don't have to take insert slicer. So we need to take insert timeline and hire date. So now it will be a date filter basically. And so where should I put the date filter? So okay, let me resize it a bit and keep it here. Top 5. Top 5 and keep. We can change here months, quarter, so we'll change it to year. Okay, so now if let's say I click on legal, so it's just one chart changing, but nothing else. You can see that if I'm clicking on Chicago, so this is what it is changing. So now we need to make a connection between all the tables. So for example, click on this chart, go over here, click on filter connection and expand it and make a connection with location higher. And so we'll remove, like will not touch age bucket. Okay, okay. This headcount chart, filter connection, same thing. So I'll do like for all the charts and you can also do it yourself. So now I will change the color of the slicer, format it a little bit so you can keep watching. So finally, our dashboard is ready. So let's say if I click on 2023, so you can see that numbers are changing even at the top. Let's say if I just want mail, so you can see that clearly. Let's say if I need headcount by finance department, so you can see 1015 and how many levers are there. So what is the average salary? And we can cross that out and we can select as per the location as well. And we can select top five, bottom five. So this is a perfect interactive dashboard. If you found this video useful, like it, subscribe it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.